Goes by the name of Spincity Chris. What's good, my brother?
What's going on, man?
Yeah, good morning to you. Hear me loud and clear in the headphones?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is it. First of all, welcome to the Blackwater Loud FM. Welcome to the Morning Loudest.
Thank you for having me.
You know, the interview was supposed to be a 10. I'm not going to go too hard on your PR here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's good, man?
I'm feeling good, man. How you feeling?
I'm good.
Yeah.
So you're here for a reason, and let the persons, and let the public know, and the listeners and the viewers know, what's the reason we're here today?
To reconnect. That's the biggest thing for me right now. Reconnect with my Guyanese heritage, my roots, my culture. You know, born in Georgetown, raised in South Rumville, and then moved to New York as a young kid. So for the last 15 years, I've been in America experiencing New York culture, experiencing Guyana over there. But, you know, it's not the same as coming back to the place where it started, you know?
Okay.
So that's been the biggest thing for me, just coming back home and just reabsorbing where I came from.
What was the last time you visited Guyana?
I haven't. This is my first time back since I left. I left in 2009. This is my first time back.
Yeah. That's great, because I can't imagine being out to Guyana so long and come back and got that big development and all this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're an artist.
Yes.
Tell us about your career.
So I started making music I've been making music since I was a kid. I've been a musician my whole life. I played piano and guitar when I was a kid, and I've been playing drums for the last 6 years or so.
Yeah.
And I started rapping and doing that type of music about 4 years ago, give or take. Started at a college radio station, shout out to WBNB. And from there I was kind of just immersed around like rappers, singers, videographers, photographers, just the whole creative scene, and it rubbed off on me, you know?
Yeah.
And then since then I've been making music, started off with trap music, and then over the last 2.5 to 3 years transitioned into like Afro-Caribbean. So mixing my heritage in with the music I started with, creating a whole new sound in the process.
Nice. So as a musician, play instruments, and an artist, how do you do what's the fun in it? Is it extra fun, or is it something that you could not balance?
It's a lot of fun. I think that the two go hand in hand. You know, the things I learned as a musician that I learned from playing other songs, more well-known popular songs or even older songs, I can apply that same mindset to the music I'm making myself and give it like a lot more of an organic feel, you know? Because we're using electronic instruments when I'm making my music, but it still has that feel of like a band behind it.
Yeah. That's it. So how much songs you have released since we started?
A good amount. I have 2 projects out, 2 EPs, both 7 tracks each. One was called No Doubt, and the other one's called Morio City. No Doubt is out of that older trap sound that I started with. And then Morio City is that new wave of Afro-Caribbean trap and dancehall and soca that I've been combining. Creating a genre that I call Carry Swing. So kind of like Afro swing, but Caribbean swing. So that, and then I probably have another like maybe 10 singles out. So altogether about 30 songs, give or take, on all platforms.
Okay. I know a lot of musicians started off in church. Were you one of those church boys?
Kind of, sort of. Like, I didn't start off in church as a kid. I started off at music school. Yeah. But then when I moved to New York, my family encouraged me to go back to church more. And then that's how I got back into drumming for like the last 6 years. And that was like my foundation, because I was playing a lot of like Jamaican, like dancehall and like Caribbean soca music. So 9 times out of 10 every week I was playing, or still am playing sometimes, soca, dancehall, Afro beats, like jazz, rock, all that stuff. So when I come in to make my music, the influence is undeniable, you know?
Nice. And what about artist inspiration? Which artists you look up to?
When I started, funny enough, when I first started, people said I sounded like Jay-Z a lot.
Yeah.
It was like
no, you actually have a Jay-Z voice. Indeed. Yeah. You actually have a Jay-Z voice. Like, the voice that Jay-Z have, even doing interviews. Yeah. You sound like Jay-Z.
That's I didn't know I still had it, but yeah. That was like the biggest comparison I used to get. He's definitely one of my biggest inspirations since when I started, but I say more recently, weirdly enough, to me, like Sean Paul and Beyonce are 2 of my and Rihanna. Those are my 3 big inspirations right now. Yes. Like in terms of who I'm listening to a lot, like the Trinity album, Music of the Sun, and Dangerously in Love. Those are 3 albums that I put on repeat for the last like maybe year and a half. That's been just like heavily speaking to me, you know.
And that's 3 artists that's international, and they got different songs. Sean Paul merged into American and Caribbean, and Beyonce is all over. Likewise, Rihanna. Yeah. So you have good inspirations, man.
Yeah.
So what about your new songs, your new singles right now?
So right now I'm preparing to release a single called A We. It's a mixture of dancehall and soca. And it's kind of a throwback to a song I released before called West Indian Dreams, which is about like the immigrant experience, like coming from where you are to America or to another country and having to understand and develop yourself and get used to this whole new, landscape, like kind of getting comfortable in a brand new place. You might not know anybody, and the culture is different. You're trying to figure out where do I fit in this? So that's what's Indian Dreams. So OE is like a mixture of that and that Sean Paul influence I was talking about there too. And something for people to enjoy. They can dance, they can laugh along, sing along, party to it, but also have a message behind it, because that's important to me.
Nice. So where can persons find your music?
So you can find everything on SpincityChris.com. You go straight there and you'll find links to all my social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and then it'll take you to Spotify as well, Apple Music. I'm on all streaming platforms with the same name, Spincity Chris, and you go to SpincityChris.com or .net, find everything there.
Nice. Your family proud of you.
Yeah.
So, as a Guyanese, in the USA, what should I say? The fight down. I won't use the word fight down, but the challenges as an artist from Guyana, living in America. What challenges do you have being an artist from two different places?
I think for me sometimes, especially early on in my career, because I was doing a lot more American music, I didn't feel Caribbean enough, quote unquote, to make Caribbean music. Honestly, it was releasing my song GT Boy a couple years ago. That really helped. Give me the confidence to step more into my heritage. Because at the time I was unsure, but I knew who I was. It was a part of me, but I was unsure of how to present it to the world, how to put it into my music. So that song was just an expression of just like, I'm a GT boy. That was just me saying it. And from there,
line up GT by the Red Man.
From there it caught on. I performed that song in New York, in Denver, and Atlanta. And every time I do it, whether it's a small crowd of 10 people or a bigger crowd like 100 or whatever, it sticks. Every time it sticks, and it's authentic. It's who I am,
Yeah, nice man, nice Spincity Chris. I know we haven't wrapped up the interview fast because we have the next one, but let the persons know again where they can find your music and also your social media, and also let them know that the song that you're running with right now, presently.
So you can find me on all social media platforms, Spincity Chris, that's SpincitYchris. That's Spincity Chris on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, everything, and all streaming platforms, Spincity Chris once again. So that's Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, SoundCloud, everything, Spincity Chris everywhere. Or you can go to SpincityChris.com or .net, and you can find everything there, everything link up, labeled, organized properly. You can check it out, find all the music there. And I'd say the two songs I recommend everybody listen to is GT Boy and West Indian Dreams. Those two songs, you understand who I am? Listen to those two songs. Tell you everything you need to know.
Nice. All right, Spincity Chris, big up yourself. It was nice to have you here, and we definitely would have the song running.
Thank you, man.
Thank you,
guys.
Man.
Thank you guys for having me. Have a wonderful day, people.
Yes. We're going to give you GT Boy right now by Spincity Chris. Make sure you go look for this song right now. Put it in your playlist. GT Boy, let me go, Red Man.
I'm a GT boy. What I do?
Of course, by the name of Spincity Chris.
Please tell me what you want, tell me what you need me to come and say. I ain't coming to fight with you, coming to fuss with you. I came to make it clear that I'm not the type you to leave behind like you never truly did. I told you once,
Lock one to load up, fam.
never truly did. I'm a GT boy. Running through the town, trying to dodge these clowns. She's a GT girl. From around the way, don't you know I'm a GT boy.
Pull up. Spincity Chris on your radio right now. GT Boy.
I'm a GT boy. Running through, trying to dodge this. She's a GT girl. Turn into pop. Blackwater FM. Please tell me what you want, tell me what you need me to come. I ain't coming to fight with you, coming to fuss with you. I came to make it clear that I'm not the type you to leave behind like you never truly did. I told
I'm the real GT Boy right now.
Never truly did. I'm a GT boy. Running through the towns, trying to dodge these clowns. She's a GT girl. From around the way, don't you hold it down. I'm a GT boy. Running through the towns, trying to dodge.
Real GT Boy banner.
From around the way, don't you hold it down. Now she calling me, knowing I'm alive, trying to take up all my time. Said it's all on me. She wanna be my maid, but I do not feel the same. Get a flow in me. standing for the pain.
Blackwater Loud family.
You probably would have said everything I didn't say. Please tell me what you want, tell me what you need me to come and say. I ain't come to fight with you, coming to fuss with you. I came to make it clear.
Yo, set up, big up yourself.
Leave me behind, I can never do.
This is Spincity Chris on your radio.
Once, but I realized you never truly did. I'm a GT boy.
This is the one here you sing.
Try to dodge these clowns, she's a GT girl.
This is the one here you sing. Pull up, let me go again, red man.
You want live? You want live?
Live, right, live on there.
All right. I'm a GT. I'm a GT. I'm a GT.
Let me go.
Yeah. Please tell me what you want, tell me what you need me to come and say. I ain't come to fight with you, come to fuss with you. I came to make it clear that I'm not the type you could leave behind like you never truly cared. I told you once, but I realized you were never truly there. I'm a GT boy, running through the town, trying to dodge these clowns. She's a GT girl, hey, from around the way, no she hold it down. I'm a GT boy, running through the town, trying to dodge these clowns. She's a GT girl, hey, from around the way, no she hold it down. Now she calling me, blowing on my line, trying to take up all my time. Said it's all on me. She wanna be my main, but I do not feel the same. Ain't a flaw in me. Made it through the rain, cause I'm down for the pain. Yeah, and if you were me, you probably would have said everything I didn't say.
Listen.
Please tell me what you want, tell me what you need me to come and say. I ain't come to fight with you, come to fuss with you. I came to make it clear that I'm not the type you could leave behind like you never truly cared. I told you once, but I realized you were never truly there. I'm a GT boy. Hey, running through the town, trying to dodge these clowns. I'm a GT guy. Hey, hold on, no way. I'm a GT yourself, man.
That is it, my father. That is it.
Yes.
So remember to go check him out. Blackwater Loud FM. Check him out right now.
Respect it for you, ain't got no credit, I'll come up.
Blackwater Loud FM.
Damn word if it don't add up, can't call them racks if it don't stack up. Real tweet by, make the gal them not real flea by. Make them check my sack full smooth so they won't go dirty wine. No trust so they try for undermine. But I'm not one of those guys, so please don't waste my time.
Spincity Chris right now.
I feel this so
that is it.
Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every L is a part of the dream. Only W's come from my team. Can I stop now? Move like a fiend. Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low. Youngest in charge of my straps, I can see, bruh. For the name, Lex, my name was. When in distress, in my name, like. Study the source, how I try to teach it. Innocent by sentence, sent dagger. In a calm and a cool jack, my swagger. Living sick, I think people my steez. Do what it takes me, I care about extreme. Got on my side, so I do as I please. Come in they clip, so they won't let me leave. Give her a rush, cause she love how I feel. Tending to touch, but she love to receive. But I'm not one of those guys, so please don't waste my time. My people, they gon' shine. I feel this all the time. Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every L is a part of the dream. W's come from my team. Can I stop now? Move like a fiend. How high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low?
How low?
West Indian dreams. Okay. I took it to Queens, studied the scene, assembled a team. What else? Repping the South, making it heard, making it out. Law of attraction, get what you get. I'm changing the facts, gotta resist. I do it with passion, so they resent. I'm making it happen.
That's right.
It is what it is. 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 It is.
Chris on your radio. Make sure you follow him on all social media platforms. Stream his music on all streaming platforms. Pick up yourself, my G.
Man, we want to run it back? You want to run it back live? Run it back to me one time. This is West Indian Dreams. Caribbean, stand up!
There we go.
Wait a second. Please don't mention respect if you ain't got no credit, no comma. I don't speak on the dead, can't trust them word if it don't add up. Can't call them rocks if it don't stack up. Real tweet by, make the girl them mad, real flea by. Make them jack my swag, flow smooth so they won't go with dirty wine. No trust so they try for undermine. But I'm not one of those guys, so please don't waste my time. My people, they gon' shine. I feel this all the time. Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every yell is a part of the dream. Only W's come from my team. Can I stop now? Move like a fiend. How high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low. Youngest in charge of my shops like a zebra. For the name that's like my name was Shakisha. One in distress in my name like a preacher. Studied the source, how I turned to a teacher. In a cent, 5 cent, 10 cent dagger. In a comment, a cool jack, my swagger. Never inside, now they people my steeds. Do what it takes, me not care about extreme. God on my side, so I do as I please. Coming in cut, so they won't let me leave. Give her a rush, cause she love how I feel. Tempted to touch, but she love to receive. But I'm not one of those guys, so please don't waste my time. My people, they gon' shine. I feel this all the time. Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every yell is a part of the dream. Only W's come from my team. Can I stop now? Move like a fiend. How high? Real high, how low? Real low, 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 West Indian Dreams. I took it to Queens, studied the scene, assembled a team. Repping the South, making it heard, making it out. Okay, law of attraction, get what you give, but I'm changing the factors. Gotta resist, they do it with passion, so they resent how I'm making it happen. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, okay? This is West Indian Dreams. I am Spincity Chris. Check this out on all platforms. Caribbean, big up yourself. I'm a GT boy.
Blackwater FM. Blackwater Lord FM. The morning loneliness. Selectah Andre. Tryna speak on the day. Can't trust them word if you're doing that up. Can't call them racks if you don't stack up. Real tweet by. Make the girl them not a real flea by. Make them jack my swag so smooth so they won't go dirty wine. No trust so they try for away. But I'm not one of those guys. So please don't waste my time. My people, they gon' shine. I feel this all the time. Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every hell is a part of the dream. Only W's come from my team. Can I stop now? Move like a fiend. Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low. Youngest in charge of my shops like a zebra. For the name like my name was Shakisha. One in distress in my name like a preacher. Studied the source, how I turned to a teacher. In a cent, 5 cent, 10 cent dagger. In a comment, a cool jack, my swagger. Living inside, I hate people, my steeds. Do what it takes, me, I care about extreme. God on my side, so I do as I please. Coming in cut, so they won't let me leave. Give her a rush, cause she love how I feel. Tempted to touch, but she love to receive. But I'm not one of those guys, so please don't waste my time. My people, they gon' shine. I feel this all the time, Chasing goals that they wouldn't believe. Every yell is a part of the dream. Only W's come from my team. Can I stop now? Move like a fiend. How high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? Real high, how low? Real low, how high? I took it to Queens, studied the scene, double the team.
You're trying to make up yourself.
Making it hurt, making it out. Law of attraction, get what you get. But I'm changing the facts, gotta resist. I do it with passion, so they resent.
Spincity Chris on your radio.
It is what it is. It is.
5 minutes of wrap up time.
It is what it is.
With the feature lock away right now. Vintage alongside Kyra. Spincity, big up yourself, bro.
Yo. Thank you so much, Blackwater, for having me. Andre, appreciate you, man. Enough love. Respect, man. Respect.